My mom and her 4 other siblings lived in Vietnam in kind of the countryside, and my grandpa would go away months at a time.
6 years after the Vietnam War ended, Lilia Vu's grandfather, Dinh Du, decided it was time to escape his war-torn country. He disappeared for months on end, secretly building a boat. A dangerous project he kept from his family until the night he woke Lilia's mother and her siblings, rushing them to the sea.
Oh my God, it was dark. There's no time to look. So I just jump up and stay all the way down deep in the boat. Too many people pack. So I don't have any view to look.
The boat was meant to hold no more than 54 people, but as they pulled away from shore, others began swimming out, desperate to climb aboard. Du accepted everyone. As they disappeared into the distance, the total number of people had swelled to 83.
I asked my older brother, why are we leaving? Where are we going? He said, to America.
Days after setting sail, the boat's water pump broke. With no way to fix it and no options to return to shore, Du fired off his last flare, hoping to be seen by another ship.
When we see the U.S. Bruton, my life is saved, you know, when we see that, yeah.
Morning, Mom.
Good morning, honey. You want some coffee?
Sure.
Lilia Vu grew up in Fountain Valley, California, a Vietnamese hub just south of Los Angeles. In this home, where her parents still live today.
I was a pretty quiet kid. That's when I realized golf was for me. As I got into junior golf, it became a little bit more competitive and started to see the trend of like everybody trying to get scholarships to colleges and play college golf.
After a successful junior career, which included 4 junior world championships, Vu stayed close to home for college. At UCLA, she won 8 individual titles, skyrocketing to become the world's top-ranked amateur. And with that position came big expectations.
I came into my rookie year with a lot of pressure on myself. For some reason, I started losing all my confidence because I didn't see results right away. I didn't even finish out the year because I didn't think I could hit the golf ball.
Her struggles worsened, causing her to miss 7 cuts her rookie year. When life felt like it couldn't get any lower, she received a phone call notifying her that her grandfather had been rushed to the hospital.
The last time I ever spoke to him was in a hospital as I was leaving for a tournament, and I was in a really bad place with golf at that time, and he's sick, and he's telling me good luck and go play well. Like, out of all the things he could worry about, he's worried about my golf game.
Her grandfather passed away shortly after, on September 3rd, 2020. That year, she only made 3 cuts. But after a period of reflection, Vu chose to channel her grief into motivation. Emulating her grandfather's determination, she rebuilt her game.
I wouldn't be here without him going away and looking for a better life for his family. It was my turn to try to get my life back on track. I came into the 2023 season with no expectations. Chevron was a fun week. I tried not to put so much emphasis that it was a major.
Vu entered the final round of the season's first major championship 4 shots off the lead.
I started off really well on the back 9. Birdied 17, birdied 18.
Lilia Vu to 10 under par.
Her finish was good enough to tie for the lead with Angel Yin, forcing a playoff.
Got it! Lilia Vu is a major champion.
I turned to my caddy and I'm like, oh my gosh, we did it. I was actually a major winner, and we go from wanting to put the clubs away to being a major champion. It was all worth it at that point.
Later that year, Vu won her 2nd major at the AIG Women's Open.
She moves to number 1 in the world. Lilia Vu on top.
My dad, when he wants to do something, he finished it. And she's the same way.
All the hard times that I thought I was going to quit golf and put it away, and all the sacrifices that my parents and my parents' parents did before was all worth it. I think my grandpa wouldn't have wanted me to quit golf and just keep pursuing my dreams.
Vu would go on to finish 2023 as the Rolex LPGA Player of the Year, winning the LPGA Tour's money title as well. 4 wins during the season. Also took home the Rolex Annika Major Award with her victories in the AIG Women's Open and the Chevron Championship.